we are back with another one. And now I have to make a decision on what transmission to use. Got a turbo 350 and a turbo 400. Anyway, I got this turbo 350 over here because at first I thought that's what I had to use. Well, it's not what I thought I had to use, but given the space back here, you can see, it has a short tail. I thought that the space between that and there was going to be, sufficient, make a little drive shaft. But what I'm hoping is that I can throw that in there and maybe just put a yoke from there to the tail, which would be awesome. I haven't measured it. I haven't tried it yet. But one of these is going to be thrown in there. Well, one of these is going to have to be rebuilt. They're both good cores, but we're going to see which one I'm going to use. I'm not sure yet because that's going to determine the cross member that I put in there as well. They're both different lengths, so the cross member would be different. We'll see. Look how smart I am. It's like a shark coming out of the water. I'm a genius. Alright, so here's what we got here. We are going to be able to hook a yoke right up to that universal joint and a yoke and get right into that. I just have to line this up a little bit better. I have to weld my cross member across here. The only thing I don't like is how high up this back sits. I mean, that's pretty high up. And then you can see the tranny sits low down there. And I guess that's just gonna have to be the way it goes. I don't know how good that is. I never built a hot rod before like this, so I'm just gonna have to make it happen. All right, well, I have some good news for myself. This ended up working out pretty good. All I have to do is take this short yoke out here, take that off, and I'll have a direct line. I don't need to cut this drive shaft. I'll just connect it straight at the yoke like I planned. And as you guys know, it was accidental because I mounted these motor mounts before I ever mounted before I had the transmission, so it was a guess and it ended up working out. So I happened to get lucky, and I wasn't even planning on that, so I'm pretty happy right now. So now the next step is I have to weld these, put the bolts in these. I have to weld these up to here, and then that'll keep the rear end at the pinion angle that it's at, and that's pretty much parallel. Pretty close. I think it'll work. So that's next. Now we have a new problem. A lot of talking in this video, I know, But see, as you can see, I can minimize that and equal the amount of material sticking out. That's not a problem, but the cross member for the transmission is going to go right under there. Right there's the mount, so it's going to be like right in the way. You know, go figure. We'll figure it out. So this is in there now, but my only concern is this pinion angle. It's close. We'll have to see. Might be cutting all this off and redoing it, but that's just kind of how this works, so we'll see.